What if the next handful of change you receive contains a coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars? Today we're exploring some of the most valuable Lincoln Wheat pennies that collectors are paying premium prices for. From rare key dates to famous mint eras, these historic 1-cent coins can be far more valuable than their face value. Stay with us until the end, because one of these lucky finds could already be sitting in your pocket, coin jar, or old collection waiting to be discovered. Let's get started. First up, the 1927 Lincoln Wheat Penny, without a mint mark, is one of the classic United States 1-cent coins that continues to attract collectors from around the world. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which did not use a mint mark during that era, this historic coin has become a favorite among collectors who enjoy searching through old coin collections and pocket change. Although millions were originally struck, finding an authentic 1927 wheat penny that has survived for nearly a century is exciting, especially when it displays original details or unusual characteristics. Even a rough condition example can have collectible value, while exceptional examples can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series began in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first regular United States coin to feature the portrait of a real historical person. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the obverse displays Lincoln's profile, while the reverse features 2 wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. The 1927 issue continued this famous design and became part of one of the most collected coin series in American history. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 144 million Lincoln Wheat pennies in 1927 without a mint mark. Because such a large number were minted, ordinary circulated examples are generally affordable. However, after nearly 100 years, many coins have been lost, melted, damaged, or heavily worn. As a result, collectors pay much more for attractive examples with strong details, original surfaces, or unusual mint errors that make the coin significantly scarcer. A 1927 wheat penny in rough condition usually shows heavy wear across Lincoln's portrait and the wheat ears on the reverse. The lettering may appear weak, and the date might be partially worn. Despite this, collectors often purchase these coins simply because of their historical importance. If the date remains readable and the coin has not been cleaned or altered, it still holds collectible value and serves as an excellent addition to a wheat penny collection. One of the most important features to inspect on a 1927 no-mint mark penny is its overall originality. Collectors prefer coins with natural brown, or red surfaces rather than harshly cleaned examples. Original color, smooth surfaces, and clear lettering all increase desirability. Even a rough condition coin can become more valuable if it has pleasing eye appeal and has not been damaged by corrosion or harsh cleaning. Another exciting aspect is the possibility of discovering mint errors. While standard 1927 pennies are common, error coins are much rarer. Collectors search for off-center strikes, die cracks, clipped planchets, broad strikes, double dies, and repunched design elements. Genuine mint errors can increase a coin's value dramatically, depending on the rarity and visibility of the error. The metal composition of the 1927 wheat penny is another reason collectors appreciate it. The coin is made primarily of 95% copper with a small percentage of tin and zinc. It weighs approximately 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. These classic bronze cents have a distinctive appearance that differs from modern Lincoln cents, making them popular with both beginning and experienced collectors. Current market values vary widely depending on condition. A heavily worn rough condition 1927 no-mint mark penny often sells for around $1 to $10. Better circulated examples can bring $15 to $50, while attractive extremely fine coins may sell for $75 to $150. Uncirculated examples with strong original luster frequently reach $200 to $600, and certified high-grade mint state coins can sell for over $1,000, with exceptional registry-quality pieces bringing several $1,000s at major auctions. Collectors should remember that condition is the single biggest factor affecting value. Two 1927 pennies with the same date can have dramatically different prices if one is heavily worn and the other remains nearly flawless. Professional grading services such as PCGS and NGC evaluate preservation, surface quality, strike, and eye appeal before assigning a numerical grade, which helps determine market value. When searching through old coin collections, pay close attention to the date, mint mark area, and overall condition. Since Philadelphia coins from 1927 have no mint mark, the absence of a mint mark is completely normal. However, collectors should always verify that the date has not been altered and that the coin is genuine before assuming it has extraordinary value. Many valuable wheat pennies have been discovered in family collections, inherited jars, estate sales, antique stores, and forgotten coin albums. Stories of collectors finding overlooked coins continue to inspire hobbyists. Although most 1927 pennies are worth modest amounts, rare high-grade examples and unusual mint errors continue to command strong prices whenever they appear on the market. Proper storage is essential for preserving any collectible coin. Experts recommend holding coins only by their edges and storing them in acid-free holders, flips, or certified slabs. Cleaning a wheat penny can permanently reduce its value because collectors strongly prefer original surfaces. Even a rough-condition coin should never be polished, scrubbed, or treated with chemicals. The popularity of Lincoln Wheat Pennies continues to grow because they represent an important chapter in American history. Their connection to Abraham Lincoln, classic design, and nearly century-old age make them appealing to collectors worldwide. Every 1927 wheat penny tells a story about life in the United States during the Roaring Twenties and has survived generations to reach today's collectors. If you believe your 1927 no-mint mark wheat penny has exceptional details or an unusual error, consider having it authenticated by a professional grading service. Authentication provides confidence for buyers and sellers and can significantly increase interest in rare examples. High-grade certified coins consistently attract competitive bidding in major coin auctions and collector marketplaces. In conclusion, the 1927 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark remains a fascinating collectible regardless of condition. A rough condition example may only be worth a few dollars, but attractive higher-grade coins and genuine error varieties can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Before spending any old wheat penny, carefully inspect its date, condition, originality, and possible mint errors. You might discover a hidden treasure that has been waiting nearly 100 years to be recognized by collectors. Next up, the 1944 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark. At first glance, it may seem like an ordinary 1-cent coin, but many collectors carefully inspect every 1944 penny because certain examples can be worth far more than their face value. Whether you found one in an old coin jar, inherited a family collection, or received one in pocket change years ago, this famous wheat cent has an interesting history, and in some cases can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on its condition, rarity, and special characteristics. The 1944 Lincoln Wheat Penny was produced during the final years of World War II. In 1943, the United States Mint made pennies from zinc-coated steel because copper was needed for military equipment. By 1944, the mint returned to using a bronze alloy made mostly from recycled shell casings collected from military training facilities. This unique wartime connection gives the 1944 wheat penny a fascinating place in American history and makes it one of the most popular coins among collectors today. A 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. During that period, Philadelphia coins did not carry a mint mark, which is why collectors identify these coins by the absence of a letter beneath the date. Hundreds of millions were produced, but finding one today in nice original condition with attractive surfaces and little wear is becoming more difficult every year because many have circulated for decades. The front of the coin displays the famous portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Around the portrait are the words "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date 1944. The reverse features 2 wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America, with the motto E pluribus unum above. This classic design remained in use until 1958 and has become one of the most beloved coin designs in American history. Collectors should carefully examine the color of a 1944 wheat penny. Coins are generally classified as brown, red, brown, or full red. Brown coins have darkened over time, while red examples retain most of their original bright copper color. A full red coin in nice condition is much scarcer and can command a significantly higher market value because original mint luster is highly desirable among collectors. Another important feature is the overall condition of the coin. A nice condition example with only light circulation marks, sharp lettering, and clear wheat lines may be worth several dollars, while coins grading in about uncirculated or mint state can increase dramatically in value. Professional grading services carefully evaluate every detail, including strike quality, luster, surface preservation, and eye appeal, before assigning a grade that strongly influences the selling price. One reason collectors search through thousands of 1944 pennies is the possibility of discovering valuable mint errors. Double die varieties, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, lamination errors, die cracks, and repunched features can all make an ordinary coin much more valuable. These unusual production mistakes are highly collectible because they are much rarer than standard circulation pieces. The most famous and valuable variety is the extremely rare 1944 steel cent. A few leftover steel blanks from 1943 were accidentally struck with 1944 dies, creating one of the greatest rarities in United States coin collecting. Genuine examples have sold for tens of thousands and even hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on their condition and certification. Fortunately, a magnet can provide a quick first test because genuine steel cents are magnetic, while normal bronze pennies are not. Most standard 1944 Philadelphia wheat pennies, in circulated nice condition, usually sell for only a few cents to several dollars. Better preserved examples with strong details often sell between $10 and $50, while certified mint state red examples may reach several $100s. Exceptional high-grade specimens with nearly perfect surfaces have sold for well over $1,000 at major coin auctions, where collectors compete for the finest known examples. Many beginning collectors mistakenly believe every old penny is automatically valuable, but experienced numismatists know that rarity, condition, originality, and demand determine the final price. Cleaning, polishing, or altering a coin can reduce its value because collectors prefer natural, untouched surfaces. If you think your 1944 wheat penny is special, avoid cleaning it and consider having it evaluated by a respected professional grading company. Another interesting characteristic is the weight of the coin. A normal bronze 1944 wheat penny weighs approximately 3.11 grams, while the rare steel version weighs about 2.7 grams. Using a precise digital scale together with a magnet test can help collectors identify unusual examples that deserve further professional examination before making any decision to sell. The popularity of the 1944 wheat penny continues to grow because it combines American history, wartime production, and the excitement of possible rare varieties. Millions of people enjoy searching through old collections, hoping to discover a valuable error coin or an exceptionally preserved red specimen that could be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars in today's collector market. Auction records show that premium quality certified examples consistently attract strong bidding from collectors across the United States and around the world. Coins with exceptional eye appeal, original mint color, and flawless surfaces are especially competitive because they are much scarcer than ordinary circulated pieces. This steady collector demand helps maintain the long-term popularity of the 1944 Lincoln Wheat Penny. If you own a 1944 wheat penny without a mint mark, examine every detail carefully. Check the color, the weight, the strike quality, and any unusual features. Compare the coin with certified examples, and if it appears to have an error or outstanding preservation, seek professional authentication. Even though most examples are common, a small number possess characteristics that make them highly desirable to serious collectors. The 1944 no mint mark Lincoln Wheat Penny remains one of the most fascinating 1-cent coins in American numismatic history. Its connection to World War II, its classic wheat reverse, and the possibility of rare error varieties continue to inspire collectors of every generation. While many examples are worth only modest amounts, a beautiful original coin in high grade or a genuine rare error can be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So before you spend an old 1944 penny, take a closer look, because that small copper coin could be hiding a surprisingly valuable treasure. Next up, the 1948 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark is one of the classic American coins that continues to capture the attention of collectors around the world. Although millions of these pennies were struck by the Philadelphia Mint and therefore carry no mint mark beneath the date, the coin has become increasingly popular because surviving examples in attractive condition are becoming harder to find every year. If you have a 1948 wheat penny that has spent decades hidden inside an old coin jar, family collection, or forgotten piggy bank, you may own a coin worth much more than 1 cent, especially if it has sharp details, an attractive natural color, or a rare minting error. Today we are taking a deep look into the fascinating history, unique features, and current market value of this famous American wheat cent. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series first appeared in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. It became the first regular circulating United States coin to feature the portrait of an actual historical figure instead of the symbolic Lady Liberty. The design created by Victor David Brenner remained on the front of the coin, while the reverse displayed two elegant wheat ears surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. By 1948, this design had already become a familiar part of daily life across America, and millions of people carried these pennies in their pockets every single day. The 1948 wheat penny, without a mint mark, was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not place a mint mark on Lincoln cents during that period. More than 317 million examples were struck, making it a common date in terms of mintage. However, the passage of nearly 80 years means that many coins have been worn down, damaged, lost, or melted, leaving fewer attractive survivors for collectors today. Because of this, even a common date can become valuable when preserved in better than average condition. When examining a 1948 wheat penny, collectors first look carefully at Abraham Lincoln's portrait. On a good condition example, the major outlines of Lincoln remain visible, although much of the finer detail has worn away through circulation. The date should still be readable, the word Liberty and the motto "In God We Trust" should remain visible, and the reverse wheat stalks should still show their basic outlines. Even in good condition, collectors appreciate coins that have even wear without heavy scratches, corrosion, or damage. One of the reasons collectors love the 1948 wheat penny is its historical connection to post-World War II America. The United States was experiencing economic growth. Industries were expanding, returning soldiers were rebuilding their lives, and families were beginning the famous post-war baby boom. Every 1948 wheat penny circulated during this important period of American history, making each surviving coin a small piece of the nation's remarkable recovery and progress. The metal composition of the 1948 wheat penny also adds to its appeal. Each coin was struck from 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it a rich reddish-brown appearance when new. Copper coins naturally change color over time, progressing from bright red to red-brown and eventually dark brown depending on storage conditions. Collectors generally pay the highest prices for beautiful original red examples because they are much more difficult to find after decades of circulation. While an ordinary 1948 Philadelphia wheat penny is affordable, most of the excitement comes from searching for rare mint errors and exceptional condition examples. Collectors carefully inspect these coins for off-center strikes, double die varieties, die cracks, clipped planchets, lamination errors, and repunched details. Genuine mint errors are much scarcer than normal coins and can dramatically increase the value from only a few dollars to several hundred or even several $1,000s depending on rarity and demand. Current market values depend greatly on the condition of the coin. A 1948 wheat penny without a mint mark in good condition usually sells for around $1 to $5. Fine condition pieces often reach $5 to $15, while extremely fine examples may sell between $20 and $50. Brilliant uncirculated coins commonly bring $100 or more, especially if they retain original mint luster. Professionally graded mint state examples with outstanding eye appeal can sell for several $100s, and the finest certified pieces have realized well into the thousands of dollars at major coin auctions. Collectors should also pay close attention to the coin's color designation assigned by grading services. Brown coins are the most common, followed by red-brown examples, while fully red coins are the rarest among older wheat pennies. A 1948 Lincoln cent certified as mint state red can command a substantial premium because its brilliant original surfaces have survived for generations without significant discoloration. This difference in color alone can mean hundreds or even thousands of dollars in additional value. Professional grading plays an important role in determining the true market value of a 1948 wheat penny. Independent grading companies examine authenticity, strike surface preservation, luster, and eye appeal before assigning an official grade. Buyers have greater confidence in certified coins, which often results in stronger prices. If you believe your coin has exceptional quality or a possible mint error, having it professionally authenticated may be a worthwhile investment. Many collectors enjoy searching rolls of pennies, estate sales, flea markets, antique stores, and inherited collections, hoping to discover overlooked wheat pennies. Because the 1948 issue circulated widely for many decades, examples still occasionally appear in old collections. While finding a high-grade specimen is uncommon, it is not impossible, and remarkable discoveries continue to excite the coin collecting community every year. When checking your 1948 wheat penny, look closely for signs that separate an ordinary coin from a premium collectible. Strong lettering, clear wheat ears, attractive natural surfaces, minimal damage, and any unusual striking characteristics deserve careful examination. Never clean the coin because cleaning permanently damages the original surface and usually lowers its collector value. Leaving the coin in its natural condition is almost always the best choice. Auction records prove that collectors are willing to pay impressive amounts for the very finest 1948 wheat pennies. Ordinary circulated examples remain inexpensive, but superb mint-state coins, with flawless surfaces, blazing original red color, and outstanding strike quality, have achieved prices ranging from hundreds into several thousands of dollars. Rare certified error coins can also reach remarkable values, depending on the specific variety and overall condition. The popularity of Lincoln Wheat Pennies continues to grow because they combine American history, beautiful classic design, affordability, and the possibility of discovering hidden treasures. Whether someone is a beginner collector or an experienced numismatist, the 1948 wheat penny, without a mint mark, remains an enjoyable coin to own. Every example tells a story of everyday commerce during the late 1940s and serves as a reminder that even ordinary pocket change can become a prized collectible over time. Before spending any old wheat penny, always examine it carefully, because a single overlooked coin could be worth far more than its face value. Your 1948 Lincoln Wheat Penny without a mint mark in good condition may be worth only a few dollars, but higher-grade examples, beautiful original red coins, certified mint-state pieces, and genuine mint-era varieties can reach values from hundreds to thousands of dollars in today's collector market. Next up, the fascinating 1951 Lincoln Wheat Penny with no mint mark, one of the most collected 1-cent coins in American history. At first glance, this coin may seem like an ordinary penny that has been sitting in a jar for decades, but many collectors know that certain examples can be worth far more than their face value. Depending on condition, eye appeal, strike quality, and rare minting errors, a 1951 wheat cent can sell for anywhere from just a few dollars to hundreds and even thousands of dollars. If you have old coins at home, this is definitely one penny you should inspect carefully before spending. The 1951 wheat penny was produced during a period of strong economic growth in the United States following World War II. Americans were rebuilding, businesses were expanding, and billions of pennies were circulating throughout the country every year. The coin continued the famous Lincoln wheat cent design, first introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln portrait became one of the most recognizable images in American coinage history and remains popular among collectors today. A 1951 wheat penny without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Coins produced there traditionally carried no mint mark during this period, making the absence of a mint mark completely normal. Although millions of these coins were minted, finding one today in attractive fine condition with original surfaces, natural color, and minimal damage is becoming increasingly difficult because most spent decades in circulation. This growing scarcity keeps collector interest high. One of the easiest ways to identify this coin is by examining its reverse design. Two beautiful wheat ears frame the words 1 cent and United States of America, while the motto EPLURIBUSUNUM appears across the top. The obverse displays Abraham Lincoln facing right along with the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date 1951. These classic design elements make the wheat penny one of the most beloved coins ever issued by the United States Mint. When discussing fine condition, collectors expect moderate wear across the coin, while important details remain clearly visible. Lincoln's hair will show noticeable wear, yet many strands are still defined. The wheat ears on the reverse retain visible grain lines, although some finer details may be worn smooth. A naturally toned fine example with no major scratches, corrosion, or cleaning often attracts more interest than damaged pieces, even if both have the same technical grade. Current market values vary depending on the exact grade and eye appeal. A typical circulated 1951 Philadelphia wheat penny may sell for only a small premium over face value. However, a nice fine condition example commonly sells for several dollars. Better preserved, extremely fine, and about uncirculated examples often reach tens of dollars, while certified mint state examples may bring hundreds of dollars. Exceptional coins with superb luster, strong strikes, and top certification grades have sold for thousands of dollars at major auctions. Collectors should also inspect every 1951 wheat penny for mint errors, because these can dramatically increase value. Off-center strikes, doubled dies, die cracks, clipped planchets, lamination errors, broad strikes, and repunched design elements are all highly collectible. Even a common date can become a valuable rarity if it displays a dramatic and easily visible minting error that appeals to specialists. Color also plays a major role in determining value. Copper coins are generally classified as brown, red-brown, or red. A fully red 1951 wheat penny with original mint color is significantly scarcer than a brown example because copper naturally darkens over time. Collectors often pay substantial premiums for brilliant red coins that have retained their original appearance for more than 70 years. Another important factor is originality. Many old pennies have been cleaned in an attempt to make them look shiny. Unfortunately, improper cleaning usually reduces collector value because it damages the natural surface of the coin. Experienced collectors prefer coins with honest wear, original toning, and untouched surfaces. A naturally aged wheat penny is almost always more desirable than one that has been polished. Authentication and professional grading can greatly affect the selling price of valuable examples. Trusted grading companies evaluate authenticity, assign an official grade, and encapsulate the coin in protective holders. Buyers often pay higher prices for professionally graded coins because the condition has been verified by experts, reducing uncertainty during a purchase. The 1951 wheat penny remains popular because it belongs to the final decade of the famous wheat cent series, which ended in 1958 before the Lincoln Memorial design replaced it in 1959. Many collectors enjoy assembling complete date and mint collections, and every year of the wheat series plays an important role in completing these historical sets. If you discover a 1951 wheat penny in an old piggy bank, estate collection, family coin jar, or inherited box of coins, do not assume it is worth only 1 cent. Examine it under good lighting with a magnifying glass. Look carefully for sharp details, original color, unusual errors, and any signs that make your coin different from ordinary circulated examples. Small details can make an enormous difference in collector value. Auction results continue to show strong demand for attractive Lincoln wheat cents. While average circulated coins remain affordable for beginning collectors, premium certified examples with outstanding preservation consistently attract competitive bidding. The combination of historical importance, classic design, and long-term collector demand helps support their market value year after year. For anyone interested in collecting United States coins, the 1951 no-mint mark wheat penny represents an excellent starting point. It offers a rich connection to American history, while also providing the excitement of searching for valuable varieties and mint errors. Whether you collect for enjoyment, investment, or family tradition, this small copper coin has a fascinating story to tell and remains an important part of every wheat penny collection. As we wrap up today's video, remember that not every 1951 wheat penny is worth thousands of dollars, but exceptional condition, rare mint errors, and high certified grades can increase values dramatically. Always examine your old pennies before spending them because you never know what hidden treasure could be sitting in your pocket change. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more rare United States coin values, history, error coins, and hidden treasures that collectors are paying big money to own. Next up, the famous 1956 Lincoln Wheat Penny, one of the most collected coins in American history. While millions of these pennies were struck at the Denver Mint, some outstanding uncirculated examples and rare error varieties have become highly desirable among collectors. In today's video, we will explore the history of this coin, its unique design, the meaning of the D-Mint mark, valuable features, rare errors, grading, and current market values that can range from just a few dollars to several $1,000s depending on condition and rarity. The Lincoln Wheat Penny was introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It was the first regular circulating United States coin to feature the portrait of a real historical person. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the wheat penny remained in production until 1958, before being replaced by the Lincoln Memorial Reverse in 1959. The 1956 issue represents one of the final years of the classic wheat cent design, making it especially popular with collectors who want to complete a full Lincoln Wheat Penny collection. The small D mint mark beneath the date indicates that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint in Colorado. During 1956, the Denver Mint produced more than 1.09 billion wheat pennies, making it one of the highest mintage years of the series. Although the coin itself is common in circulated grades, finding one with blazing original mint luster, sharp details, and no signs of wear is much more difficult. That is why certified uncirculated examples command much stronger prices in today's collector market. The obverse features Abraham Lincoln facing right with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," across the top, Liberty to the left, and the date 1956 with the D mint mark below. The reverse displays two wheat ears surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America, along with the motto EPLURBUSUNUM. These elegant wheat stalks gave the series its famous nickname, the Wheat Penny, and remain one of the most recognizable coin designs in American numismatic history. The 1950-60 Wheat Penny is composed of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. It weighs approximately 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. Because of its high copper content, original coins display beautiful shades ranging from bright red to reddish brown and dark brown. Collectors pay significant premiums for coins that retain their original full red color because such pieces are much scarcer after decades of circulation and storage. An uncirculated 1950-60 Wheat Penny has never entered everyday circulation. It should display full mint luster, crisp lettering, strong wheat lines, and virtually no wear on Lincoln's portrait. Tiny contact marks from storage at the mint are acceptable, but the coin should still look fresh and attractive. The better the preservation, the higher the grade assigned by professional grading services, and the greater the value collectors are willing to pay. Although regular 1950-60 Wheat Pennies are common, several era varieties have attracted serious collector interest. These include repunched mint marks, die cracks, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, broad strikes, and dramatic die breaks. Some of these mint eras are extremely scarce and can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the size of the era, overall eye appeal, and professional authentication. Every unusual-looking 1950-60 Wheat Penny deserves careful examination before being spent or dismissed. Most circulated 1950-60 Wheat Pennies are worth only a small premium over face value. However, attractive uncirculated coins generally sell between $10 and $75 depending on quality. Gem mint state examples often bring $100 to $400, while superb certified coins, graded MS67 red or better, may sell for $1,000 to over $5,000 at major auctions. Rare era coins in exceptional condition can exceed these values if collector demand is particularly strong. Collectors appreciate the 1950-60 Wheat Penny because it represents one of the final chapters of the Wheat Cent series. Many hobbyists build complete Lincoln penny collections by date and mint mark, making this coin an essential addition. High-grade examples with original bright red surfaces are surprisingly difficult to locate despite the large mintage, which explains why premium quality coins continue attracting strong interest year after year. If you discover a 1950-60 Wheat Penny, inspect it under good lighting with a magnifying glass. Look for a sharp strike, brilliant mint luster, original red color, and any unusual minting errors. Avoid cleaning the coin because cleaning can dramatically reduce its value. Coins with untouched original surfaces are always more desirable than polished or altered examples. Professional grading companies such as PCGS and NGC authenticate coins and assign official grades that help determine market value. A certified mint state 1950-60 Wheat Penny often sells for considerably more than an uncertified example because buyers have confidence in its authenticity and condition. High-end collectors frequently compete for top population coins that rank among the finest known. Exceptional 1950-60 Wheat Pennies have appeared in major coin auctions where premium examples achieved impressive prices. While ordinary pieces remain affordable, coins with nearly perfect surfaces, blazing red color, and outstanding eye appeal can sell for several $1,000s. The market for top-quality Lincoln Wheat Pennies remains active because collectors constantly seek upgrades for their collection's proper storage is essential for preserving the beauty and value of any copper coin. Store your 1950-60 Wheat Penny in a protective holder or capsule away from moisture, humidity, and direct sunlight. Never polish or clean the surface because original toning and mint luster are highly valued by collectors. Careful preservation ensures the coin remains attractive for future generations. Millions of wheat pennies still appear in old coin jars, inherited collections, estate sales, and forgotten piggy banks. Many people overlook these historic coins without realizing that a beautifully preserved or rare era example could be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Taking a few minutes to examine your old pennies carefully could lead to an exciting discovery. The 1950-60 Lincoln Wheat Penny is far more than an ordinary 1-cent coin. It represents American history, classic coin design, and decades of collecting tradition. While most examples have modest value, exceptional uncirculated coins with original red color or rare mint errors can command prices from hundreds to several $1,000s. Before spending any old wheat penny, inspect it carefully because one small copper coin from 1956 might become the hidden treasure every collector dreams of finding next up. The 1957 Lincoln Wheat Penny. At first glance, this old 1-cent coin may seem ordinary, but collectors know that certain examples can be surprisingly valuable. Even coins found in old condition can attract attention because of their history, unique minting characteristics, and the possibility of rare errors. If you have a 1957 wheat penny tucked away in an old coin jar or inherited collection, you may be holding a piece of American history that could be worth far more than its face value. The 1957 wheat penny was struck at the Denver Mint during the final years of the famous Lincoln Wheat Cent series. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features President Abraham Lincoln on the front and 2 wheat stalks on the reverse, a design that was first introduced in 1909. By 1957, the United States was experiencing tremendous economic growth, and billions of pennies were produced to meet the nation's demand for everyday commerce. Every 1957 penny represents a small but meaningful part of that remarkable era. The D Mint mark beneath the date tells collectors that the coin was produced at the Denver Mint in Colorado. More than 1 billion 1957 wheat pennies were struck, making the issue common in circulated grades. However, despite the large mintage, finding examples with exceptional eye appeal, strong original luster, or rare mint errors is much more difficult. That is why collectors carefully inspect every 1957 penny they encounter. If your 1957 wheat penny is in old circulated condition, it may display smooth surfaces, faded details, scratches, or dark brown color from decades of use. These characteristics tell the story of a coin that served in everyday American life for many years. While ordinary worn coins are generally worth only a small premium over face value, they still remain popular because of their historical significance, and because every old wheat penny has become increasingly difficult to find in circulation. Collectors pay close attention to several unique features when examining a 1957 wheat penny. They look for a sharp portrait of Lincoln, well-defined wheat ears on the reverse, original mint color, clean rims, and clear lettering. Even more exciting are mint errors such as off-center strikes, die cracks, die chips, clipped planchets, repunched mint marks, or dramatic die breaks. These unusual characteristics can transform an otherwise common penny into a highly collectible and valuable coin. Although the famous 1955 double die cent receives most of the attention, the 1957 series also includes notable double die varieties. While the best-known double die examples are from the Philadelphia Mint, without a mint mark, collectors still carefully examine every 1957 penny for unusual doubling or other striking abnormalities. Any verified mint error certified by a respected grading service can dramatically increase the coin's market value. Today, the market value of a normal 1957 wheat penny depends largely on its condition. An old circulated example often sells for around 50 cents to $3. Better preserved coins with stronger detail may bring $5 to $25. Extremely attractive uncirculated examples with original red color frequently sell for $50 to several $100, while certified gem quality pieces can reach well into the hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on grade and collector demand. Rare mint error examples tell a completely different story. A 1957 wheat penny with a dramatic off-center strike, broad strike, retained cud, major die crack, or another significant production error can sell for several $100s. Particularly rare and visually impressive error coins have achieved prices exceeding $1,000 at major auctions. These extraordinary results explain why experienced collectors examine every wheat penny under magnification before deciding its true value. Professional grading also plays a major role in determining value. Companies such as PCGS and NGC carefully inspect coins for authenticity, condition, color, and preservation. A certified coin receives a numerical grade from 1 to 70. Even a single-point increase in grade can significantly increase the value of a 1957 wheat penny. Because of this, collectors often submit outstanding examples for professional certification before selling them. Color is another important factor that many beginners overlook. Lincoln wheat pennies are commonly classified as brown, red-brown, or red. Brown coins have aged naturally over decades, while red coins retain much of their original mint color and are considerably scarcer. A brilliant red 1957 wheat penny in high mint state condition is far more desirable than a heavily worn brown example and can command much stronger prices in today's collector market. One fascinating aspect of collecting wheat pennies is the possibility of discovering overlooked treasures in old collections, estate sales, bank rolls, or inherited coin albums. Many valuable coins remained unnoticed for decades because previous owners never realized the importance of small minting errors or superior preservation. Every time a collector searches through a group of old wheat pennies, there is always the possibility of making an exciting discovery. The popularity of the Lincoln Wheat Penny series continues to grow around the world. Millions of collectors appreciate these coins not only for their potential value, but also for their connection to American history. The simple yet elegant wheat reverse has become one of the most recognizable coin designs ever produced by the United States Mint. Even common dates like the 1957 continue to attract new collectors each year. If you believe you own a valuable 1957 wheat penny, avoid cleaning or polishing it. Cleaning can permanently damage the coin's original surface and dramatically reduce its collector value. Instead, store it safely in a protective holder and examine it carefully under good lighting with a magnifying glass. If the coin displays unusual features or appears to be in exceptional condition, professional evaluation may be worthwhile. Auction results continue to demonstrate that collectors are willing to pay impressive prices for premium quality wheat pennies. While ordinary circulated examples generally remain affordable, certified high-grade specimens with original red color and rare mint errors have sold for hundreds and sometimes thousands of dollars. These remarkable sales remind collectors that condition, rarity, and authenticity together determine the true market value of any coin. The 1957 Lincoln Wheat Penny may have started as an ordinary 1-cent coin, but today it represents an important piece of American numismatic history. Whether your example is in old circulated condition or preserved in outstanding mint state, it deserves a careful examination. You never know when a small detail, a rare mint error, or exceptional preservation could turn an old penny into a coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So before you spend another old wheat penny, take a closer look, because the next valuable discovery could already be waiting in your pocket, your collection, or an old family coin jar. Thanks for watching.